to a rough start. Tonight, 52 million Americans are under the threat of severe winter weather lasting at least through the weekend, covering more than 2,500 miles.
All coding they give you people, no doubt about it. Which one of these news stories that we go run down is real? That's a number 7 right there again. And trust me, this just numbers they're throwing out there after they make the catastrophe.
Through the weekend, covering more than 2,500 miles.
And that's a number 7 also. There you go, you get your 77. That's how they do it.
And right behind it, frigid temperatures for next week. From California to the East Coast, snow, rain, and flooding, and across the South, hail, and even possible.
So this one right here is not the vortex no more, right? It's not the so-called vortex that's going around. They call some pole vortex. That's not it, right? This one is different. This run in a straight line. I told you people, they're wicked. As these people is wicked. Watch this right here. You see the line that it's in? What happened to the vortex? The one that going around in a semi-loop like a number 8. What was that? There you go right there. I told you, they make the whole thing up for the masses all the way.
Across the South, hail, and even possible tornadoes.
Tornadoes. Wow, I told you they're doing it to half the fucking country right there. You see that? Wow, there you go, people. They're wicked. I'm telling you.
Morgan Chesky is tracking it all for us.
From West Coast flooding to a Northeast freeze encasing entire homes.
Look at these houses right here, people. Wow. These, I feel like these right here is made up. This right here. What the fuck is this right here? This is
nice, brutal winter storms.
This right here, somebody had to shovel out the damn house. The snow covered the whole fucking house, dude.
Millions digging out before they dig in for the next one. Expected to track coast to coast.
February has been absolutely incredible and record-setting.
In California, Sierra Nevada, up to 25.
Right here, people. Watch this right here. This is your global warming right here in plain sight. What the fuck is this? You get this here? Wow. And you worry about global warming? The people still worry about that shit? Are you getting record snowing, record ice? Come on.
California, Sierra Nevada, up to 25 feet of snow in the shortest month of the year.
Look at that shit. Are you kidding me?
A blessing for ski resorts, a nightmare in the valleys below.
Go watch this right here. This is water right here, people. They give you ice, they give you water, they give you tornado. What do you think? It's them doing it
heavy rains
all at once? Get out of here. It's them doing it.
On floods and in some areas, sinkholes, swallowing whole roads.
A lot of fast-moving.
Floods and in some areas, sinkholes.
So this right here, they call it a sinkhole. Well, you already know what it is, people. It's just that the mass production. They hurry up and do these jobs right here, make the road. And of course, they have a hollow place in there. And it just get wider and wider till it cave in. That's what happened. No doubt about it. This is a hurry done job, a quick work. And that's what you
swallowing whole roads.
A lot of fast-moving water down the river, down the street.
In the Midwest, heavy, wet snow, too much for the roof at this Wisconsin lodge. No one inside when it collapsed.
See these people? There's no one inside but somebody outside. You get it? Of course, it's fake shit. All the way in, they have this for the psyop right here. You believe this? This is a psyop. Watch this right here. They're there to record this house gonna fall.
Too much for the roof at this Wisconsin lodge. No one inside when it collapsed.
Look at all the destruction.
In South Carolina, a rare winter tornado. The high wind.
The tornado. There you go right there. They're obstructing everybody. You're not safe. It don't matter where you're at. Something gonna get you.
Damaging at least 5 homes, but no one injured. To the northeast, dangerous conditions led to this wreck outside Philadelphia. While in New York City, a line for tickets to Saturday Night Live.
Wow. Line for tickets for the Saturday Night Live. Wow. Wow. That's how you do it, people. That's all you know. Dead brain sheeps right here we have among us. That's what you need to know. Watch this. All of this going on. Wow, they line up for Saturday Night Live. Wow.
While in New York City, a line for tickets to Saturday Night Live.
Incredible.
Looks more like a mountain base camp. Back here in Los Angeles, recent storms brought fear of mudslides.
Walking Dead.
Prompting officials to keep a close eye with even more rain on the way. Peter?
More rain rain on the way, because of course this one can tell you they know exactly when the rain coming, when it's leaving, when it's stopping, where it's gonna go. They know exactly what it's gonna do. Of course they did it.
Morgan, thank you very much. WNBC's Dave Price is here with us tonight. Dave, what are we looking at over the next 24 hours?
Oh, Peter, it's going to be a very active weather map, that's for sure. We begin on the West Coast right now, where from San Francisco to Los Angeles, we're expecting upwards of 2 inches of rain today. That's already on top of saturated ground. And then that quick-moving storm system begins to work its way across the Plain States, in through the Midwest, and up.
See, them know where it's going exactly. Of course, they know exactly where it's going because they put it together. They put it together, give this one the report, and then they read it out. There you go, right there. They know exactly where it's going all the way across the country. They know exactly where.
Through the Northeast corridor, winter storm warnings, watches, and advisories already posted. Now, as this storm begins to progress, we're talking about upwards of 8 inches or more in the Rockies, and enough snow right along that 95 corridor through New England and New York and down to Philadelphia to make Monday morning's commute a mess. In the meantime, an Arctic blast of air begins to work its way all the way down south to Texas, with high temperatures in the single digits to teens, well off where we should be at this time of the year.
Yeah, what did you just say? Well off where you're supposed to be at this time of the year. They know what they're doing and they're screaming global warming at the same time. What's up with the warming? It's fucking bullshit. The global is garbage and the warming in these times. There you go right there, all the way down. Wow, to Florida.
Warmer air certainly, but a significant risk to the south, where damaging winds and downpours and an isolated tornado are possible as well. It's going to be a rough 24 hours. Peter?
Looks like it, Dave. Thank you very much. President Trump had a lot to get off his chest today after another rough week, from the failed North Korea nuclear summit to Michael Cohen's damning testimony. The president today delivered by far the longest speech of his presidency to a friendly crowd, and even tried to dismiss his famous request to Russia during the campaign as a joke. NBC's White House correspondent Jeff Bennett has the very latest.
Here comes the show, people. This is a showman. Of course, they do it on purpose, and of course, that's the reason why he sprinkled truth, because he played dumb. Watch him right there. Are you kidding me? Wow.
A president on the rebound from a rough week. Welcome refuge today at the Conservative Political Action Conference.
You know I'm totally off.
All stars behind him. If you look, of course, that's what they do. The fallen angel is always there with them.
Right now.
During his 2-hour speech, Mr. Trump railed against the special counsel's Russia investigation.
And all of a sudden, they're trying to take you out with bullshit. Okay.
Mocking his former attorney general.
They're mocking the people. They're not mocking each other. That's what you need to know. They're mocking the people. Of course, you have no business believing in this shit right here. It's nothing but hope.
Jeff Sessions.
And as you know, the Attorney General says, I'm going to recuse myself. And I said, why the hell didn't he tell me that before I put him in?
And claiming
It's just an actor, people. It's just an actor.
his now infamous appeal to Russia
Russia, if you're listening,
to hack Hillary Clinton's emails.
Wow, and they're playing the masses with the Hillary Clinton still. They won't let it go. They won't let you forget the sodomite. They keep bringing it back. That's how they do it, people.
Was just a joke.
if you tell a joke, if you're sarcastic, if you're having fun with the audience, and if you say something like, Russia, please, if you can, get us Hillary Clinton's emails. Please, Russia, please.
The president directly contradicting what he told
Showman, people. He's just a showman.
NBC's Katie Tur at the time.
Well, they probably have them. I'd like to have them released.
Does that not give you pause?
No, gives me no puss.
President Trump's base clinging tight despite damaging testimony this week from his former fixer.
This is right here, people. This is all you know. You wake up right here on this bit of truth. All the serpent behind him right there. But look at his hand sign right there. They can't fool me. That's the Freemason sign right there. Saying their pledge. They're holding it down, fooling the dumb people.
And lawyer Michael Cohen.
He is a racist.
Bullshit.
He is a con man.
All of them is the same fucking shit. You're calling out your damn self. Of course.
And he is a cheat.
House
All
Dem-
of them calling the masses. And I ask you again, what does this represent? The damn jackass. Who it represent? It got half red and half blue. It represent you. That's what you need to know. The people, they split it in half, divide you in sections. You see that? Of course, you better wake up with the stars on it for your falling.
Democrats now threatening to subpoena White House documents over reports the president personally ordered a top-secret security clearance for his son-in-law and advisor Jared Kushner. Allegations of special treatment.
Yeah, there you go with the Kushner character right here. It's a sodomite, and I told you, Kushner is 33 numerology, and it's a fucked up, made up name they put together, of course, for this faker right here. Big old sodomite and the masses. What you think? They're all in cahoots, running the New World Order and the masses. They're all puppets.
President, who has the authority to grant clearances, in this case, reportedly overruling the advice of security officials. And President Trump today addressed the parents of Otto Warmbier. They rebuked Mr. Trump for holding North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un blameless in their son's death following 17 months in captivity. The president today said he was initially torn between having to negotiate with Kim and standing up for Warmbier. Peter, Jeff Ben.
You believe that, people? The same Warmbier again. Warmbier. They're mocking the masses. Another fake name. Play on names. Wow. Yes, they treat Warmbier cold-blooded over there in North Korea. You believe it? When they let him go, he died. He went in a coma. Get out of here. It's bullshit. 100%.
At the White House for us, Jeff, thanks very much. SpaceX and NASA are celebrating a huge success tonight after launching an unmanned rocket to the space station. NBC's Tom Costello was there.
Space station.
3, 2, 1. 0. Ignition.
There you go, people. They post this up. They've been showing this. It take over the whole YouTube. They've been showing it so-called live. It's just a live fuckery. That's what you need to know. They're showing you all of this.